Mexico has now made an agreement with the United States to deport migrants in the southern border cities.
95,000 undocumented Jamaicans live in the United States right now. If you came in without inspection, like if you came in through Mexico, you're married to a U.S. citizen, and you have 10 years or more of presence in the United States, you are eligible likely for parole in place, the new program.
This lady from Jamaica, for example, says a lot of people who get here illegally are desperate to leave their countries.
Sometimes they don't have a choice, sometimes they want to get away from the chaos that's going on, sometimes they're in danger, their family in danger, their self in danger, and when they go back, it's gonna be like they're going back for the dead.
This morning, outside the ICE office, crossing her fingers and praying for her son, who is inside waiting on his approval.
Honestly, it's terrible, terrified. I'm very terrified, I'm just hoping for the best for my loved one and everyone else.
With one migrant from Jamaica who says he's been here for several days. Take a listen.
We are here. We've been here 3 days already. It's difficult because we don't have anything to eat. We haven't taken any baths, and it's very hot and it's very cold in the night. Just want to go to the US to get a work, to change my life and live a good life.
And we did find out moments ago that agents are taking women only at the moment. Actually, just before coming on air, a van left with around 15 women or so, including one man who appeared to be to the spouse of one woman who even had a baby. Now,
what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. So guys, United States being the country that it is known right now worldwide, deporting illegal immigrants back to their country. Also, Mexico, it has followed the full step of United States by cracking down those illegal immigrants in their country. Right now, we are seeing majority of Jamaicans who they are illegally in Mexico. They are now being deported back to their country. In this video, we are going to see those Jamaicans who they have been deported back to their country, and also we are going to listen to Jamaicans who they are in Mexico, sending a warning to those Jamaicans who they want to come to Mexico right now, because there is a crackdown that it is going on in Mexico. Mexico also, they have took a step by deporting illegal immigrants back to their country. This, it has affected Jamaicans who they are in Mexico, and also not only Jamaicans, also those people from different countries who they are illegal in Mexico, they are also being deported. So kindly guys, watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
Mexico has now made an agreement with the United States to deport migrants in the southern border cities. Mexico's President Andres Obrador has stated that in an effort to help the United States, they will be deporting the migrants from the southern border. Customs and Border Patrol has reported that approximately 142,000 migrants have been detained in the southern border.
I'm going with Mexico. You don't need me to tell you no. And that is why I never made a video on it. So I see videos with people talking about their experiences. I see the videos from the other agents warning people not to go. But I've made tons of videos on this. I've made videos where I've said to people, go somewhere else. Like, Mexico is not all be it all. In terms of immigration now, it's the same thing that I've been saying. Don't show up in other people in the country without your documents, without your plans for your vacation. And the final decision is up to the immigration officer. If them not believe you, then I'll let you in. And I just saw it go. And if you're planning to travel to Mexico, it is a risk that you're taking. That, and it's not even Mexico, it's any country for that matter. You can show up, immigration officer doesn't believe that your intent is real, and they just send you home. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. It's one of those good have to suffer for the bad situation. None of our clients that have traveled in the past few months have been turned back from Mexico. That is why I didn't make a video to comment on the situation, because I can't relate. All of our clients that have traveled October, November, even people who traveled last week, none of them had issues entering Mexico. The only issue they reported to us was that it took a long time for them to get out the airport. That is, the line to get to immigration was long. But once them get there, present their information, all of them did able to go to the hotel. So, me honestly don't know why some people are get turned back, because if you not show up with all of the documents for travel, paid things, then me no know, me not have no answer for that. Like I said, the final decision for entry into the country rests in the hands of the immigration officer. So if them not believe, then there's nothing we can do. Who end up in a situation like this, and I've, like I say it before, me put it in a video already. Before you leave Jamaica, find out who the ambassador is, and when you get that one phone call, it should be to that the Jamaican ambassador, because they have the power to get you to be re-interviewed or reassessed in order to gain access into the country. Your lawyer can't help you, your friend can't help you, nobody can help you. Another thing you can do is, when you're making plans for travel, is ensure that the day that you're traveling, there's a flight the next day. Because if you reach and no flight not did there for 2 days, 3 days, any amount of days, that's how long you're going to be in detention for. A lot of people don't understand that your assessment for entry into the country begins the moment you deplane. Sometimes some of the travel agent, they'll report someone before you reach. They report say you the rowdy at the gate, you the rude at the gate. Them no believe you say you travel plans them legitimate. They report someone because some will look suspicious. They clamp down on it now because everybody are trying to reach the US before the new president swearing. I don't get the logic behind that, but that is why it is them clamp down on it more than other time. It is not only Jamaicans, it is anybody who not have legal rights to enter the United States and I go to Mexico. Because Mexico are the gateway for getting into the US, and the people then just protect them borders, so me can't fight them for that. Now me I gotta whisper something too now. Do not fly into NLU airport. You see that airjet flight that goes into Mexico City, NLU? Just load a flight there. That airport is new. Those agents very unlikely speak English, and then I take no talk, not even from the consulate. May I tell you from experience. They're hard to deal with. So just go the commercial tourist airports, that is Mexico City International, MEX, or Cancun. Even if your final destination is to go into Mexico City and you try to get the cheap flight from Airjet, fly into Cancun, clear immigration, and then connect to Mexico City. Yeah, that's how I have to say about that.
If you're traveling to Mexico as a Jamaican and you do not have a US visa, the immigration process will be TD us. It's not normal. My plane landed after 5 and I left immigration after 8. I was standing in line for 3 hours. Immigration interrogated each and every person, especially Jamaicans, for a minimum of 30 minutes. Some persons got pulled from the line, their phones were taken away from them, and them carried them grown on one part. When you get to the airport, the Wi-Fi is not free. Therefore, ensure that you're roaming and ensure that you have your data. I'm going to put you guys on an app. It's called Airalo. I can't pronounce the word. This is what I use when I'm traveling. It costs like $6 for a data plan. It gives you an eSave and you can use it for any country that you're traveling to internationally. Back to immigration. When you're at immigration, they want to see everything. They want to see where you're staying, when you're coming back, where you're going. Have all of that either on your phone or printed out, because they will be asking for it. And also, if they feel like they don't want to believe you, and half of the time, because you have a Jamaican passport, them don't believe you, they're going to leave you at that station, and they're going to say, they're going to call the hotel, and they're going to call the resort, and they're going to call this. Them left us there stand up for 30 minutes. What I did when I came to Mexico, I came to Cancun, and then I left to Cancun and spent a day in Tulum. Tulum? Expensive. To go to Tulum with the ADO bus, it's a $500 bus ride. It's 2 of us, so it was $500 for the 2 of us. That's like $30 US. That was cheap because it's a 2-hour bus ride. So from Cancun to Tulum, it's a 2-hour bus ride. There is no Uber in Tulum, therefore you can't avoid the taxis. And the taxis, them, I charge you the same $500 for a 20-minute drive. But what you can do when them tell you the money, do like you don't want it, like ball it down. If them tell you $500, tell them say $300 that you have because them not left the 3 bills. And the prices I'm talking about is quoted in pesos. Tulum, let me tell you, the influencers lied to you. Tulum is a picture-taking destination. You're paying $20, $5, $10 to go into these museums, to these sites just to take pictures. There's nothing else there. There are no cultural aspect. There's nothing else. They're just statues and museums and this just for take pictures. Nothing else. Just sun and the statue, nothing else. And I can see why the influencers glorify the location because they make their Instagram look good. The pictures look good. However, it's just for that. You can't shop at Tulum. You cannot shop at Tulum. The food is reasonable. I don't have a problem with the food. I don't know if I call me love eat, me pay my money for food. But as it relates to taxes and the sites and shopping in Tulum, too expensive. Cut the show. Take me off. So I spent a day in Tulum. I'm gonna come back at Cancun where them have Uber and I can pay my $3 ride, go in and around town. And next tip, if your budget to come to a country is $1,000, don't walk with $1,000. Walk with $1,200 because anything can happen. Ensure that you have your data. Ensure that you have your translator and just be careful. And with that said, I hope nothing I said discouraged anybody from going to any location because guess what? Nothing could have stopped me from coming and come and going more and come. I am just giving you guys the information that I was not given. I'm just preparing you guys the way I was not prepared. Anyways, thank you for watching my 6-minute long video. Big up on yourself and safe travels.
Wow! Oh my God, Jamaican people. As soon desperate that's uno sell uno house, uno car, and pack up uno pitney. If you go stuck American border, the Mexican border, me mean. If you come America, just to come America, uno make uno self a suffer for water and food. Me hear say Jamaican all the Mexican border stuck all a piss in a backland of your drinking back the way them thirsty, you know. Then you want to tell me say a son wicked to uno sell, bro. A son want go America. That's uno sell uno house. And make you understand the people them when no sell nothing. Make you understand the people them who never even own a house and not try if you come America. But you go tell me say somehow down there no have no business, no local shop, no local hairdresser store, no have no car, no house, and no sell it just to come America and stuck a Mexico border and suffer. Make yourself a dead for thirst and hungry with all of the little baby. Yo, Jano, yo, me no know how no could have wicked to yourself. So yo, even if you no get through in America, you know, remember say everywhere tough same way, you know, regardless more work over here and sitting. But you know what I mean? Right now I suffer, I suffer. We don't get for make it. Who get for make it? Thank God that they made it. Puss and dog now have the same look, yo. Like, and everybody make to come a foreign, you know. I know everybody born to travel, you know. Some people force themselves to come America and force themselves to go suffer, you know, brother. Yo, me know say opportunity there with job, but oh God, man, yo, like, some people are suffer just to come America, you know, brother. No, me no know why me couldn't choose to do something like that to myself. Cause if me alright, anyway I tell me there me alright when me have a job and me have me car and me house and me can take care of me kids. Me not desperate for go nowhere. Of course me not like to travel the world, but me not go jeopardize my own health and my own life and freedom and opportunity and tarnish all my own things that me have. Just to go one foreign country. You know how much people in America suffer homeless right now in the cold? You know how much people still there and can't own a car. Some people are born and still can't own a car and want to own one. And anyway life tough. It doesn't matter where they in the world, yo. You can work if you have where you want. It doesn't matter where you are. Because you have some youths, man and woman in Jamaica who are better than some people that are foreign and they never travel yet. You get what me say? Yeah, man, you don't have to be so evil to yourself, bro.
I do want to share, though, that we have just this week has come to my attention that a young man who had been missing in Mexico has now been identified as having died. He was regrettably, an unidentified person found on a street in Mexico, and his family had no idea where he was. And the persons who were supposed to have been traveling with him became uncontactable by the family. And however, some efforts were made by our embassy in Mexico to reach out to the department that is responsible for identification of personnel and of persons. It was found that the young Jamaican citizen, was identified as having had an autopsy performed on him, but not having been a body claimed. We will be working with the family to see what we can do in terms of the repatriation of the body. The story that these scammers and smugglers sell to individuals in vulnerable communities is not, they shouldn't be trusted. They should not be trusted. There are real consequences to trying to enter the US illegally, or any other country for that matter. And we really encourage Jamaicans to take a second and a third thought before it is that they take that decision.
All right, people, so to get used to this whole talking on camera thing again, trying to do it, I'm gonna start a series called Mexico Storytime, because I really don't share much of anything that happens here. So this is gonna be the first video. So last year, while we were still living in Georgia, I developed severe allergies, right? Maybe it's old age, maybe just allergic to America. But yeah, so fast forward now to living in Mexico. I've been here for 7 months. And every now and then I get the little allergies, especially if I forget one morning for take the Zyrtec, and there's like a lot of dust and stuff in air from the construction and shit that's happening in the area that we're in. So maybe like 6 months ago, my doctor here prescribed a different asthma pump, because I told her the asthma pump that I had was causing like heart palpitations, and it was giving me like the feeling of anxiety, like I would get the shakes and shit. Like I don't drink coffee, I don't drink or take anything that has caffeine in it because it gives me the shakes. I don't like it. So she said, oh no, yeah, asthma pump from the United States is shit, basically, for a lack of a better word. Right? She said, here, get this one. So I'm gonna go for the asthma pump. It worked wonderful. Everything is good. I'm gonna take it 2 doses. Boy, I'm talking. Wait. Me look by enough time already. Hold on. So, just every now and then I have to take the asthma pump, especially if it's like, again, a really dusty morning or something, and I don't take the Zyrtec. So the asthma pump just done now, yesterday. So the best part, one of the best parts about living in Mexico is when it comes to like doctor visits and stuff, even if it's a specialist, you call the people them tell you if them available that day, and you go. You don't have to call you know, this person and maybe you get an appointment in the next 2 months with the specialist. You don't have to go see your primary care doctor and then make them do a referral to go see the specialist, and then you have to wait 2-3 months for see the specialist. None of that. You go to your doctor, them tell you what I want. They say who you can go see, and if you already know what specialist you need to go see, you just go see them. You don't have to go through no primary care. My doctor, I have her number, personal cell phone number. If I need something, if I have a question, I just text message her and say, yo, this is happening, what do I need? And she'll just send me a picture of the prescription, and I go to the pharmacy and pick it up, right? Or I have a second doctor, our emergency doctor, where if anything is happening like at home or we don't feel like go to the doctors, I give him a call, and that same day him say, okay, I'll be there at such and such time, and he comes to my home. The home visit, we pay $50 for the visit, and that includes any medication and stuff that he gives you while he's here. And then my regular doctor, when I go to her office, I pay call it $25 US for the visit. And again, if I have to get any medications while there, it includes that. And then if I go to my emergency doctor at his clinic, That is only $5, literally. I pay $5 to go see the doctor and then get whatever prescription we need for me, the kids, anybody. So it's the experience here with the medical industry has been wonderful. Like, we've had no problems whatsoever seeing a doctor when we need to, same day usually, and getting prescriptions, because them give the prescription, you go to the pharmacy, all the pharmacies are 24 hours, and the only thing you need an actual prescription for is narcotics or antibiotics, right? So come back now to my whole asthma pump deal. So the asthma pump that I have now doesn't cause the shakes, doesn't give me heart palpitations. It's wonderful. This morning, I come out the door, didn't take the Zyrtec. It's a lot of dust in the air today because they're doing construction behind me. They're still completing these buildings behind me, right? So need my asthma pump. Go back in the house, no asthma pump. It done. All I had to do was take the old one to the pharmacy, show them it, and then give me a new one. See it there? And this pump costs $42, no insurance. I didn't need to go see my doctor. I didn't need to try and get in touch with anybody to write another prescription. I just got show them the pump, the old pump, and then give me a new pump. And it was as simple as that. And I really have a great appreciation for not having to go in circles and spend one bag of money just to get the care that I need. So that's my Mexico story time. If you guys have any questions about our journey relocating to Mexico, or curious about how we did it and how our experience has been here, just drop me a comment. I'm happy to share, especially if you try to escape America, because you know the place that's toxic as fuck. Alright, that's my Mexico story time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Yo, Jamaica have the most crab in a barrel mentality. We see a man post a video, see, with him voice behind it. And man say, yo, 2,000 Jamaicans, undocumented Jamaicans, are calling the Jamaican embassy, begging help to return home because Donald Trump have them in cages, not giving them any water, and not feeding them and returning them back to the country. And this man is celebrating, he's rejoicing, he's happy. And most of the time these people say I celebrate them thing, are the one them will never travel. How are you happy and celebrating a man's downfall? Better yet, your country brother. I tried and go try the waters and I work out in a farm. I'm more than sure if you had gotten the chance, you would have taken it. Because who no want make more money, who no want better for themselves and them family. And we know in Jamaica it's very hard. If you make it in Jamaica, thumbs up to you. And most of the time for you to make it, you have to rob somebody, whether white collar or you hold them up and take it. But at the celebration, bro, like, you're glad, you're happy. So this I read some people. Like, oh, is that happy for you? Oh, is that nice for you? Yeah, God no. But I'm going to say this, brother. Be careful where you laugh at. Because I've seen people turn into the exact same thing that they laughed at. Hear that? Big up, though.
I'm going to say something very controversial, but just hear me out. But a lot of these deportations are actually blessings in disguise. And let me explain. A lot of people are going to end up getting deported and realize how much better life is outside the US. I've gotten so many comments and messages from you guys saying things like, yo, I got deported 10 years ago and I feel free. Life here is so much better. I don't even know why my parents left. And I've been telling you guys for years, the USA is on the decline. The USA is going downhill. USA is not the move anymore. But I just don't understand your guys' obsession and need to want to live in the USA. There's a whole world out there. O sea, a huevo quieren vivir en Estados Unidos. The USA doesn't want you guys. The USA is going downhill economically, morally. We are literally watching an empire crumble before our eyes. The American dream that you're desperately chasing, you will never have. But then again, I just don't understand your guys' need and obsession with wanting to live in the USA when there's a whole world out there. The USA has really indoctrinated you into believing that it's the best country in the world. But anyways, you couldn't pay me to live in the US, but I digress. Let me know what you guys think.
95,000 undocumented Jamaicans living in the United States right now. If you came in without inspection, like if you came in through Mexico, you're married to a U.S. citizen, and you have 10 years or more of presence in the United States, you are eligible likely for parole in place, the new program. Once that's approved, which is all done on the paperwork, then you can file, your spouse can file for your adjustment of status or your green card in the United States. Now, if you came here from Jamaica on a visa, most visas, excluding, let's say, a C visa and some other visas, and you're married to a U.S. citizen, you're eligible to adjust status right now in the United States. Because remember, for parole in place, you cannot have been last admitted or paroled. If you came in without inspection from Canada, from Mexico, you're probably eligible. Like, share, and follow. I'm the Immigration Queen.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video from our Jamaicans coming out and reveal to us what the Mexican government it is doing to those illegal immigrants. Right now, Mexican government, they are cracking down and they are deporting illegal immigrants back to their country. This comes whereby we all know that United States also, they are cracking down those illegal immigrants. They are deporting a lot of illegal immigrants back to their country. The same way that United States it is deporting illegal immigrants back to their country, also Mexico it has come and start cracking down those illegal immigrants who they are in their country. Also, they are being deported back to their country. So for me, what I can tell our fellow black people, the black people in the Jamaicans, the black people in the Caribbean, we should take care of ourselves. We should know exactly what it is happening in this Western country, because we all know that right now Mexico and United States, they are so close country. This country, they are neighboring country, and majority of the black people in the Caribbean, majority of Jamaicans, majority of African people, they usually use Mexico border to enter in United States. But right now we have seen Mexico immigration, they have become more strict, and also they are cracking down those illegal immigrants who they are going to their country to use their Mexico and United States border to enter in United States. For me, I can tell our fellow black people is right now we need to work in our country. We need to stay in our country. We need to tell our leaders to create more jobs. I know majority of us black people, we are leaving our country to go in this Western country to look for green pasture. Majority of us black people, we are having we believe in American dream, or we believe in Western dream, that when we are in these Western countries, these money countries, we are going to make it in life. But right now things have changed. Right now things, it is not the same way it used to be. Right now also in this Western country, life it has become more difficult. In this Western country, majority also of the white people who they are in this Western country, they are leaving their country just to go in the black countries in Mexico. Yeah, right now Mexico also, they are cracking down those white Americans who they are illegally in their country, because also the Mexican who they are in United States, they are being deported. So this is a two-way traffic. Deport our people, and also we are deporting your people. And all in this fight, also the black people, they are suffering, because we are having a lot of our black people in the Western country. Like for example, in Jamaica, when you see Jamaican population, it is around under 6 million. Why am I saying Jamaican population it is under 6 million? It is because according to the Jamaican statistic, or according to the Jamaican data, they are having around 3 million Jamaicans who they are outside of their country. These people, they are in the Western countries. These people, they are in Canada. These people, they are in United States. These people, they are in UK. They have gone there just to work, to look for more opportunity. And we can see the people who are in Jamaica, the population of Jamaicans who they are in Jamaica, it is around 2.8. So this is tell you that majority of Jamaicans, they are outside of their country to look for green pasture. Yeah. And there are few of them in their country. So this is tell you that there is a problem to the Jamaican government, whereby Jamaican government, they need to come up with solution to make Jamaicans remain in their country, not to let them go to this Western country, because majority of Jamaicans, they are leaving their country because there is no much opportunity. Yeah, there's no much opportunity in their country, and also the wages that they are being paid, you can find it is that the wages also they are still low in Jamaica. There's no more job opportunity. So the Jamaican government, they need to create more jobs. They need not to let Jamaicans go out of their country, because these people that are going out of their country, they are building this Western country, leaving their country behind. So our black leaders, this is not applying to only Jamaicans. This is applied to all black countries in the Caribbean and to all African countries. Our leaders, they need to work. They need to do more in our country. They need to create more jobs to our country. They need to pay well, to pay higher wages to our people who they are working in our countries, because that are some of the things that they are making our black people to go out of our country, to go to this Western country. So it is now upon to our leaders to create more jobs. I know the jobs that these jobs that our black people, they are leaving here to go and work in these Western countries. These people, they are using our resources to create more jobs to their country. It is still our resources that these people, they are using to create more jobs to their children and to create more jobs to their country. It is these people that are using our resources to fund their educational system, to fund the healthcare. It is our resources from our black countries that these people, they are using. So our leaders, they need not to allow our resources to go out of our country. These are our resources that these people, they are using to create jobs in their country. We need also to start creating the jobs to us, to our fellow black people, so that we can stop going out of this Western country. Right now, you have seen they are deporting illegal immigrants. These people, they don't want us in their country. Yeah, these people, they don't want us in their country. They have had enough of us black people in their country. So this is tell you that our leaders, they need to take note. They need to wake up. They need to stop being a sellout leaders. They need to stop being puppet leaders. They need to wake up and create more jobs and to work according to the will of the black people. So kindly guys, I don't have much to say today. Like this video, according to the YouTube algorithm. When you like this video, it will recommend this video to a lot of people. And also, let's talk more in the comment section. See you guys. Bye bye.